Hello and welcome back to episode 7 of The Outer Worlds. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. I have really mixed feelings about the atmospheric particles. Like, they're cool and all, but they're also in the way, which is not cool. I did not think that was actually going to open. Edgewater landing pad? Thought I was in low orbit. Alright. I don't remember where they said the holographic shroud was, but maybe it's where this beacon is. Oh. I've got like a souvenir from the place. Holographic shroud. Projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel, and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Does that mean that I can steal from those people at will? Oh hey! Storage. Alright. Let's, put away some of these things that I'm just hanging on to for the moment. I'm going to keep that. I think I'm going to keep that too. Those I'm going to break down and use for stuff. Keeping that for sentimental value. I don't know what I want to do with these, so I guess I'm just going to put them away for now. Figure it out later. I'm still carrying a lot of stuff. But I don't really want to spend a bunch of camera time on it, so. What was that game again? What do we got here? Oh yeah, I am Captain Alex Hawthorne. You know what? I don't want to do this right now either. Sentry Saber. I've already thrown away a bunch of those. It can stay put for now. Oh, there's more up. Oh, look at that, the crew cabins. What are you? Danger, Will Robinson. I bet I'm gonna have to... I bet I'm gonna have to repair it or something. Botany Bay. This is not a petunia. Ceci n'est pas une pipe. The first wrench Dad ever gave me. Is this Parvati's spot? It must be. Yep. Well, she just settled right in, didn't she? I don't need more ammo, so I won't steal it from her at the moment. Empty? Unassigned? Yeah. I'm going to have room for all my companions. And I cannot interact with that book. That's a sword. What doesn't kill you give you tetanus? Well, I mean, dinner didn't give me tetanus.
All crew members, please be advised that perishables should not be left on the counter for more than 48 hours, unless you are hoping for an infestation of sprats.
Great. My onboard AI is Space Karen. At least she won't leave passive-aggressive post-it notes all over the ship. What is this? It's a space turlet, and it looks an awful lot like a Spacer's Choice turlet. Where's my girl? Ah, hanging out in the cargo bay. What do you think?
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
It's literally the biggest open space on the entire ship. What do you think of the ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
That's the ship's computer.
So you're gonna call her it, not she?
Though my voice is currently pitched to suggest female, I possess no gender. Any pronoun preferred by the user is acceptable.
Hello, I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
What do you think, Parvati?
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
I don't believe you. Break time's over. So, we need to go to a place. And I forgot to do my level up in between episodes, so we're going to have to look at that for a while. So we could go to Phineas's lab. There's a bunch of places I could highlight. We're currently on Terra... Well, we're currently in orbit of Terra 2. Is that right? That can't be right. We need to go there, right? I don't know. Let's go to Phineas's lab. See what we can see there. What just happened?
Arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Oh, okay. I want to see what this guy has got going on. Well, let's see. What a wealth of choices I have. I guess I'll take Parvati. Negotiate with Sprats for territory. Wow, dude. Did I dock my whole last ship in here?
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud.
Is that all you had to say for yourself? Oh.
Wow, you got that?
Nice. That's some goodies. Oh, that's the other thing I should put in my storage is all those mods that I'm hoarding for no good reason. Alright. I don't really care about talking to him. I just want to explore the place a little bit. This docking bay is very
I'm
reminiscent.
just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself.
Yeah, go ahead and put your pants on. I don't want to have to censor that. Isn't this like very much out of Dead Space? Yes, it is.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Most people say, don't mind the mess. Ew. What have you been up to, buddy? Oh, hey. Did I wake up in one of these? No, we were on his ship. We weren't here. Sure, I'll just help myself. I worked it out. Explain details later. Will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon, but locations elude me. Dumped a new associate Dirtside Terra 2 near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust them only about 23.7% at present. They're recovering a ship, should be along any time. Just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this, eager to be done. Who are you in communication with?
My communications terminal.
Yeah. I'm just gonna, grab anything that looks like it might be valuable. Mop up melted pig. Sister pig. Why don't they have any stuffs for me? These scrap mechanicals have stuff. Uh-oh. Bubbles. 14, remember it this time. Absolutely vital. 14, 14, 14. Hibernation helmet.
Your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, in case you were prone to vomiting.
Uh-huh. Raising core temperature another 5 Celsius over 1 hour. Dosage appears to be working. Slight difference from process in cystipigs. Not beyond expected boundaries. Microscopic assessment shows no sign of sudden traumatic mast cell wall collapse. Encouraging. Reminder, still need to mop up pig. It's not really a pig anymore if its cell wall is all collapsed. It's just sort of a puddle of some kind of plasm. Endoplasm? Cytoplasm, I think that's right. Oops, hand slipped, likely effects. Nothing important, may have numbness in left heel. Who even needs that? Looking at sample, evidence of hyperactive production of dopamine and norepinephrine. Why do you suppose we say those differently? I guess dopamine does sound a little... You know what? I like dopamine better. Dopamine and norepinephrine. Curious. No evidence of entropic effects on neurons, however. Very excited. Now if I can keep them from exploding. Raising core temperature another 5 Celsius, 1 hour. Oops, forgot I had probe in brain. Jostled with the elbow. Subject may suffer numbness in right earlobe. Acceptable. Felt ridiculous telling mostly frozen slab of meat you're doing fine, Vic. Curious about that neurochemical production. Side effect of prolonged hibernation. Subject may experience tachypsychia. Exaggerated fight or flight response. Very heavy on the fight so far, but I guess we'll see how it goes. Chick's brainwave found sharp uptick in perceptive cognitive processing when I jostled the probe. A fascinating equivalent to speed of common fly's brain. Could be useful in stressful situations, subjective time dilation. See world moving in slow motion. Would everyone from Hope have this sort of brain damage, or is it peculiar to me? Can't wait to awaken more from Hope. Study in detail. Is it even right to call this effect brain damage? Seems like enhancement to me. Who wouldn't want on-call hyperfast cognitive response? Am I envious? To expand the span of a breath to an eternity? To be able just for a moment to perceive the world in all its infinite detail? Core temp up, still stable, no sign of cell wall decay, neurological necrosis. Yes, I do believe I envy you. Oh, you know what? It's not actually as useful as I expected.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
Well, good thing there were thousands of colonists in there, huh? Obscure body in the SK system. Does that mean that there's a dead body in the SK system that he needs to hide? Or does that mean that there is an obscure celestial body in the SK system? I hope the latter. Although, whatever the case, I hope to find it. Oh, he looks spiky for his pleasure, I guess. Okay, buddy. Oh, wait. Shrink ray. Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effects. Science weapon damage and strength of their effects both increase as your science skill is increased.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink.
I'll be right back. Just, doing a little inventory management here.
Find the target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Or on a pig. Oh, look at that. How small does it get? Okay. I love it. I can't wait to see what other things happen.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
Great. I believe... Any chance you could repair that monitoring device?
The one I gave you before your pod landed? Ruined beyond repair. Impossible to find replacement parts. That's Halcyon Manufacturing for you. Don't worry about it. I'm reasonably certain you're not going to spontaneously expire. No need to monitor your recovery.
Yeah, if I expire, it's not going to be spontaneous. Alright, well, that's cool and all. I have all the stuff I wanted to get out of here. I didn't even know that I wanted these things, but hey, that's life. I've got places to be. Places that are not quite so reminiscent of a place where I killed a lot of necromorphs. And also had some encounters with my maybe dead, maybe not dead girlfriend. Pretty sure she's actually dead. I don't know. Yeah, I did acquire a poster. I was there. Okay, so let's go... How long is it going to tell me? Yeah, let's go to the Groundbreaker. Goop.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Look at that. That's a big girl.
Can we talk?
If you like.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
Okay. What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
That seems like a very reasonable request. Let's do that.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
No, I wanted to disembark. So let's do that. Off we go. I do really like the art style of these interstitial screens. Those pods are very reminiscent of the ones from the new Lost in Space.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Well, you're on a space station. A minute ago, you were in space on a spaceship. I'm not sure... You know what I'm not gonna do? Is get caught stealing. Alright. So I got a captain's spine? Ooh, officer's spine. I like the look of it. Special effect bleed. Alright. Might hang on to that for a special occasion. You never know. Oh, of course we gotta go through space customs. Why would we not go through space customs?
Not the point. This hack would just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time.
Alright, I'm leaving it. I'm gonna refrain from just stealing everything. Steve door. I recognize that.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
There's two of them. Boy, they got some stuff here. Nothing, I think, that I haven't seen. Except for that. Don't care about that. Alright. Hello.
Identification, please.
There you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Well, they're gonna get more riled, I think.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me.
What if I let
and if
the
you're headed
blood
that
out
way,
of
would you
him?
mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Do you people not have email?
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Might as well just go through the list, huh?
Thanks. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Where can I find a job?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Well, that'll be fine once I murder whoever had my ship held.
All right.
Tell me about Udom.
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
So it'll be inconvenient for somebody if he gets splattered all over the walls.
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
It's probably both. Keep pushing them.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
The board runs most of the system.
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Thanks for the info.
Sure thing.
I believe we're
Be
done
seeing
here.
ya.
So I've got 2 beacons inside Space Customs.
I picked up a
Ah.
failed signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that? Graham?
Asshole.
Ooh. I can look like a Mardet. Automatically disguised when I enter the restricted area. Sweet. So I guess we're going to go to Monarch. I mean, that guy is probably going to turn out to be, like, super important.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Oh, I don't need to be in a barracks. I need to be downstairs.
Allowing spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted.
Oh yeah, right after I shot off my mouth about wanting to go to the place. They're gonna... Oh, okay.
Rizzo's mock apple cider.
Do you think I could find some difficult food to eat here? Or perhaps pick up some mail and get a manly hat from my mother?
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Can we what?
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
I'm looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
I appreciate your thoroughness. Goodbye. But which one? I bet it's this one. Yellow.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Man, there is so much sarcasm in this game. Phineas sent me.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Well, my bits are abundant, but I am in...
You've certainly been blessed with an abundance of sass, haven't you? But it's your interstellar currency I'm interested in, not your nethers.
That's okay. I'm interested enough in my nethers for the both of us. Let's talk about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Yeah, I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
What do you have for sale?
I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Well, you are a sweet old lady, aren't you? Salvager's Helper. fires a hailstorm of corrosive bullets. I do want that, yes. Archive cartridge? Huh. Okay. Well, this lady's got some goodies. I need to make some monies. I like you. We're gonna hang out. But I got stuff to do. Such as record another episode, because we are all out of time once again. So come back and see me in episode 8 for Space Customs Shenanigans, conversation with an engineer, and hopefully the restoration of our flight authorization. Talk to you soon.